Hey everyone. Just a side note, I apologize. I look really tired and not right. I am sick. So I've been sick for like a couple weeks and it just keeps getting worse. So I gotta call my doctor tomorrow. But anyways, I finished Pretty Little Secrets, which is this book by Sarah Shepard. It's part of the Pretty Little Liars series. Well, it is and it isn't. This book was published in 2011. I just saw it at Target this like past month. Um, I haven't seen it or heard of it before. I had finished all of the other books, so I think she just wrote this. Uh, I don't know, just to do it for no reason because it has nothing to. I don't know. I wouldn't say it has nothing to do with the rest of the books, but it's nothing like them at all. But it is about Hannah Spencer, Aria, and Emily. and this book is supposed to be between books 4 and 5, so it's like book 4.5. Um, I don't know. If you don't have to read it to understand the series. It's just kind of like thrown in there. This book is set up different than the rest of them. The other books, I'm sure you've read them if you're watching this video, but they go by girl. So it'll be like the first chapter will be Hannah, the second chapter will be Emily, the third chapter will be Spencer, and then so on and so on, and it will just be about each chapter will be about each girl, alternating each girl. This is a little different because they're like mini books, I guess, mini novels. The first, however many chapters, I think it's like 12 or 17 or something chapters, are about Hannah. That's Emily. Let me see. I mean, so they differ, how many chapters each girl has. But Hannah had, I don't know, 15 chapters. So the whole first book, whole first part of the book, this much, is just of Hannah. And then it goes into Emily, and then Aria, and then Spencer. Yeah. And then in each, the end of each story is like a little part from A. So there will be like a little page from A. But during their stories, it's a little different from the rest of the books because A isn't really tormenting them. It's just about like what they did over Christmas vacation. And A isn't like they hear little giggles or something and they feel like someone's watching them. So A is there in that aspect, but A isn't really like ruining their lives. So it's just different. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a fun read. It doesn't take long. Like just like the rest of them, they don't take long to read. But like I said, it's what each of them did on their Christmas vacation. Hannah's was kind of, honestly, it wasn't that scandalous, I guess would be the word. Neither was Emily's. So Hannah and Emily's are first in the book, and theirs really aren't that great. Emily's is just weird, by the way. I don't know. I didn't like Emily's story at all. Aria's is really out there and crazy. They're 17 in this book, and the stuff that she did was just outrageous. Like, no 17-year-old would ever do any of that. And Spencer's was just crazy, too. Not as crazy. Aria's was definitely the craziest out of this book, but like I said, it's just about what they do on Christmas vacation. It has nothing really to do with the rest of the series. They hint at Spencer's like what's going to happen with Spencer later on in the series. But if you've already read the series and then read this, you'll know exactly what's going on. Like it won't even be a, moment. So I don't know. Like I said, if you love the series, you will like this. I mean, it's just a fun thing to read, just a little more about each girl. But it, again, has nothing to do with the rest of the series. Like, you don't have to read this book at all. So I'm not really sure why she wrote it. I'm wondering if even when the series is over, she's going to keep writing stuff like this just to keep, like, stuff going, to keep making novels. So, yeah, that's that. I guess I can talk about each girl and what they go through without getting into too much detail. Hannah is. See, I can't. Okay, I'll say Hannah is dating Lucas throughout the series. I know if you watch the show and you're watching this and don't read the books, you're like, Lucas, really? But Lucas is a little different in the books than he is in the show. So he's still like a nerd, but I don't know. He's not the same kind of person in the show. So she's dating him, and he goes away on vacation with this girl, like a family friend. And Hannah doesn't hear from him at all, so she starts trying to get the attention of another guy. And there's another girl that wants the same attention, wants the same guy, so that's pretty much what's happening. And then they kind of catch Hannah's stepsister in kind of a funny act. So, but that's pretty much it. It's just, I don't know, not that great. This is all about Christmas, and there's a brand new mall that's opening. So each girl, like she tries to tie in a little bit of it. But none of the girls really talk to each other. I think Spencer or not Spencer, but Emily and Aria have a little conversation, but that's it. So, and then Emily is kind of going through something with her mom and stuff that's going on. Like there are people that are vandalizing Christmas decorations, and they stole Emily's mom's baby Jesus from the nativity scene in their yard. And there's like this certain group that's going around ruining, Christmas decorations. So Emily kind of gets drug into her mom's, search for who's wrecking the Christmas decorations. So that's pretty much all Emily's story. She gets entangled into that, and she gets kind of a crazy Christmas vacation job that her mom makes her go to, which I didn't like. I thought it was kind of weird, but whatever. And then Aria is just crazy. What happens to her is nuts. She gets drug on this Christmas trip. She thinks she's going on a trip just with her dad and brother, and she's kind of excited about it. And then his girlfriend ends up showing up, so she goes home early, and then it just goes crazy from there. I'm not even going to say anymore because I'll give it away. She goes home by herself, and her mom's not there. She's, I forget, out of the country, I think. And someone shows up on Aria's doorstep, and from there it's just nuts. I don't even know how to explain it. Something that no one would ever go through at 17. So it's just crazy. I wouldn't even go through it now at 25. So, and then Spencer is in Florida for her Christmas vacation. She is with her mom and dad and her sister. Her parents are fighting a lot, which if you've read the whole series, you know why they're fighting. It has to do with a deep, dark secret that Spencer's family has, revolving around another family from Rosewood, important family. And Spencer has her eye on a guy, a tennis player, and just crazy stuff happens with him and her sister and her. So I don't want to say too much stuff to give it away, but yeah, A just talks at the end of each novel, but A is not really a part of the rest of it. Like she does, or he or she doesn't, you know, terrorize them. So it's a little different, but I liked it. I'm not going to say I didn't like it. It was a fun read. I love all of the Pretty Little Liars novels, so I was kind of excited to come across this book because I didn't even know it existed. And I'm kind of going to be really sad when they're over. I think there's only like one or two more books, so yeah. But that's it, I guess. It's not really that exciting. It was just like a cute little fun read. You know, nothing really major happens. So, except for Arya. But, yep. It's Pretty Little Secrets by Sarah Shepard. I guess the name of the book really does say what it is. I mean, each little girl holds a secret during their Christmas vacation. So, and A knows because, you know, A is everywhere. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry I don't feel good. I wanted to get this done because I just finished it last night and I didn't, you know, want to put it off. So, that's that. And if you like Pretty Little Liars, I would check it out. I think the Halloween episode is. I thought it was the new season, but apparently it's just an episode. It's in like not that far away. So like 40 days or something like that, 45 days. So yeah, go read it. It's fun. If you haven't read any of these books, read them. I love them. No matter how old you are, they're just kind of funny to read. So I hope everyone has a good day. I'm gonna do a 50 questions tag next. So I hope everyone's feeling better than I am. Have a good day. Bye.